Food waste is a major problem in the United States. Roughly 40% of all food produced doesn't make it from farm to fork. Although losses occur across the supply chain, consumers are responsible for almost half of all food waste. And that means that it's something we can tackle in our very own homes. Here are 5 ways that I'm going to address food waste this year. Hey Nourishable, I'm Dr. Lara. Step 1 in addressing food waste is planning. Planning what meals you'll eat over the course of the week and scheduling when you'll cook them will help reduce food waste. Aim to plan all meals and snacks, including planning in those leftovers and when you'll go out to eat. The first step in making this plan is checking to see what I already have in the fridge or freezer, and then making a detailed grocery list for the remaining ingredients. This will help avoid over-purchasing and impulse buys at the grocery store. 2. Improved storage. Frequently, food gets wasted because it's stored improperly or it's hidden from view and gets forgotten. I'm giving myself a fresh start by reorganizing my fridge, freezer, and pantry. Check out the Save the Food website for tips on how to store different types of food. Bulk cooking and freezing in individual serving size containers is a great way to invest your time and ingredients. 3. Reinterpreting expiration dates. Those labels on our products like best if used by and sell by have nothing to do with food safety, but rather are manufacturers' estimations of peak quality. Infant formula is the only US product with a federally regulated use by date, but otherwise most food products are safe far longer than their best by date. The food industry is moving towards more standardized language of best if used by to refer to food quality, while reserving the term used by for highly perishable items that could pose an issue of food safety. Until these recommendations are in place, I'm going to rely more heavily on cues like smell and texture in order to prevent throwing away safe food. 4. Root to stem cooking. There are many edible parts of fruits and vegetables that we tend to discard. I'm going to challenge myself to use all these bits in my cooking, including beet greens, broccoli stalks, and vegetable peels. I'm also embracing the ugly fruit and vegetable movement because produce is still nourishable even if it's not cosmetically perfect. 5. Composting. Food waste makes up roughly 1/5 of landfill mass, and this is the worst place for food to go. When food decomposes in landfills without oxygen, it produces methane, a greenhouse gas that is 20 times more potent than carbon dioxide. Composting enables food scraps to break down in the presence of oxygen, along with some friendly earthworms, in order to produce a nutrient-dense soil. I'm a little embarrassed that I've never done a home compost before, but this is the year, and I'll use my compost to supplement my home garden. I'm going to share my experiences reducing food waste throughout the year. In 2015, the USDA and the EPA targeted a 50% reduction in American food waste by 2030. I hope you'll join me in helping to contribute to this goal. And that's what science tastes like. Thanks for tuning in to Nourishable. If you like what you're learning, please share and subscribe.